The night is long on this lonely road. Your fading warmth is the heaviest load. I see your tears in every passing light, a silent memory cutting through the night. I feel the distance like a burning chain, every heartbeat calling out your name. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I still feel you here for a little while. Through every shadow and every trial, I'm reaching out across the exile, still holding on. 1,000 miles from your broken smile. Your voice returns when the world stands still, soft as the wind on my windowsill. I chase the echoes of what we used to be, but love slips farther than I can see. If time could heal what we couldn't save, I'd walk forever just to be brave. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I still feel you here for a little while. Through every shadow and every trial, I'm reaching out across the exile, still holding on. 1,000 miles from your broken I close my eyes and you're close again, a fragile dream carried by the wind. But morning comes and you drift apart, leaving the ache deep inside my heart. 1,000 miles from your broken smile, but I'll keep walking every mile. If there's a chance we can reconcile, I'll wait for you at the end of the aisle, still hanging on. 1,000 miles from your broken smile. I've walked 1,000 lonely highways, trying to outrun what we became. But every mile just brings me closer to the place I lost your name. Your shadow lingers in the doorway of the memories I hide. And though the world keeps moving forward, I'm stuck in the night you said goodbye. Your perfume lingers on my jacket, like a ghost that won't let go. I try to drown it in the daylight, but it owns the afterglow. Your voice is carved into the spaces where the truth refused to grow. But the past won't let me breathe. Every moment without you feels like something I can't leave. Still running back to your silence, where your absence screams so loud, chasing echoes of a promise that we never figured out. I keep falling through the quiet, where your love once filled the sky. Still running back to your silence, though I know there's no reply. Maybe I'm addicted to the heartbreak. Maybe I'm afraid to heal. 'Cause letting go of what we had means admitting it was real. If time could give me one more minute, I'd rewrite every line. But silence is the only answer you're willing to provide. Still running back to your silence, where my heart keeps losing ground, searching for a trace of comfort in the emptiness I found. I keep reaching for your shadow, but you vanish every time. slowly dying. When you walked away from me, your shadow trembled in the doorway, like something begging to be free. I tried to hold your final heartbeat before it drifted into dawn. But love can't live inside a promise that both of us have outgrown. I hear the whispers of your heartbeat still burning in the dark, and every breath I take tonight is reaching where you are. Echoes of our broken nights still calling me from far away, like a bittersweet goodbye that keeps returning through the haze. I'm clinging to the fading light of something we could never save. Echoes of our broken nights still haunt me like a wave. Your perfume lingers on the curtain, a ghost that knows just how to stay. It wraps around me like a memory that won't let time wash it away. Sometimes I swear I hear you laughing behind the silence in these walls. But when I turn to chase the moment, there's nothing there at all. I'm talking to your shadow like it might answer back, but every truth I try to face just cracks beneath the past. Echoes of our broken nights still calling me from far away, like a bittersweet goodbye that keeps returning through the haze. I'm clinging to the fading light of something we could never save. Echoes of our broken nights still haunt me like a wave. Maybe love was never easy. Maybe we were meant to fall. But I would trade 1,000 memories for one last chance to hear you call. Tell me, do you ever dream of us? Or did you leave it all behind? 'Cause I'm still stranded in the moment where our hearts came undone that night. Echoes of our broken nights still reaching out in silent cries, a melody of what we lost still bleeding through the winter skies. I'm holding on to what feels right. trembling touch hiding in the leaves. Every corner whispers what we used to be, a burning truth carved in my memory. Time keeps moving like a runaway flame, but I'm still standing here calling your name, lost in the fire of yesterday, where our hearts burned bright then slipped away. I feel the ashes falling as I pray for one more moment. You might stay, 'cause I'm still lost in the fire of yesterday. Your fading voice haunts the midnight sky, a distant echo asking me why. The promises we held just turned to smoke, a fragile dream too easy to break. If love was thunder, still remains a rolling storm inside my veins, lost in the fire of yesterday, where our hearts burned bright then slipped away. I feel the ashes falling as I pray for one more moment. You might stay, 'cause I'm still lost in the fire of yesterday. I reach for you through the flames of the past, hoping this spark could somehow last. But every heartbeat pulls you away, leaving me burning where memories stay. Lost in the fire of yesterday, where the light we made still guides my way. If tomorrow steals what's left of today, I'll keep your shadow here anyway, still burning on, lost in the fire of yesterday. across my skin at night. Now every corner of this old room feels colder without your light. Your picture's hanging by the window, but the smile is starting to fall. Like everything we built together, now fading on this empty wall. I reach for the ghost of your heartbeat, but the echoes turning thin. And every time I close my eyes, I lose you once again. When your shadow fades from mine, I feel the world stop on the line. I'm holding on to what is gone, but you keep slipping through my hands tonight. And if tomorrow comes too late, I'll still be standing in the rain, searching for the love and light you left behind. When your shadow fades from mine, the nights are filled with broken stories of everything we tried to save. I hear your footsteps in the silence and watch them vanish in the haze. I light a candle on the table where your laughter used to be. But even flames can't chase the darkness. You carve so deeply into me. I'm fighting the truth that haunts me, a battle I can't win. 'Cause every dream that carries you just burns beneath my skin. When your shadow fades from mine, I feel the world stop on the line. I'm holding on to what is gone, but you keep slipping through my hands tonight. And if tomorrow comes too late, I'll still be standing in the rain, searching for the love and light you left behind. When your shadow fades from mine, maybe someday I'll learn to breathe without your memory on my lips. But right now I'm torn between letting go and reaching for your fingertips. Tell me, were we meant to fall apart, or just afraid to stay? 'Cause losing you is the one goodbye I never learned to say. When your shadow fades from mine, I feel the world stop on the line. I'm holding on though you are gone, and nothing feels the same tonight. If tomorrow comes too late, I'll still be calling out your name, lost inside the love and light you left behind. When your shadow fades from mine. marks along the wall. The candle flickers softly, like it's trying not to fall. Your pillow on the left side still carries traces of your skin. But every time I reach to hold you, I feel the cold rush in. I whisper to the darkness, hoping somehow you can hear, but all I get is silence and the echo of your fear. Firelight on your empty pillow burns a shadow through my soul. I'm drowning in the hollow where your heartbeat used to glow. The room still keeps your memory like a ghost that won't let go. Firelight on your empty pillow makes the night feel twice as cold. Sure. The window shows a window that reminds me of your eyes, how they change from warm and tender to a storm I can't deny. Your laughter haunts the corners where our Sunday mornings live, and even now the air still trembles with the love we couldn't give. I try to close the distance between the truth and what remains, but all I hold are pieces of a heart that can't be saved. Firelight on your empty pillow burns a shadow through my soul. I'm drowning in the hollow where your heartbeat used to glow. The room still keeps your memory like a ghost that won't let go. Firelight on your empty pillow makes the night feel twice as cold. Maybe I should move the blankets, maybe I should change the sheets, but I can't erase the story of the place where you found me. The flame keeps dancing slowly, like it's grieving what we lost, and every flicker feels like one more line we never crossed. Firelight on your empty pillow paints your outline in the smoke. I reach to feel you near me, but the moment always chokes. Still I lie in the shadows where your memory takes control. Firelight on your empty pillow turns hearts trembling on the edge. Your eyes were filled with every answer, but your lips stayed on the ledge. I felt the moment slowly burning, like a promise in the rain. We almost touched a dream of heaven, but let it slip away again. And though the night was made for courage, we were scared of what we'd feel. So we let the silence steal what could have been real. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved, a moment frozen we couldn't brave. Our hearts were reaching, but we both stepped away. And now we're living with the price we made. I still remember how your shadow stayed. Forever lost in the kiss never saved. Your voice still trembles in the doorway of a memory half alive, a whisper dressed in hesitation that I keep replaying in my mind. I tried to tell you what I long for, but the words refused to come. And by the time I found my courage, the chance was already gone. Now every time the night grows quiet, I feel your heartbeat in the breeze, a ghost of what we could have shared, a love we didn't seize. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved, a moment frozen we couldn't brave. Our hearts were reaching, but we both stepped away. And now we're living with the price we made. I still remember how your shadow stayed. Forever lost in the kiss we never saved. If they could turn the clock around, I'd run to you without the fear. I'd touch your face and close the space. Night is hanging heavy on us like a truth we try to hide. Your eyes are staring through the distance where love is running out of time. We used to burn like wildfire. Now the ashes barely glow, and every word we try to speak is one more sign we're letting go. But somewhere deep inside this silence, there's a heartbeat begging stay. Even when we know the ending is only breath away. Hold me once before we fall apart, before we break what's left of us. Let me feel the world inside your heart before tomorrow steals our trust. Don't let the moment fade to dark. Don't let this night tear us apart. Hold me once, just one more time before we fall apart. Your trembling hands say what you're hiding more than all the words you speak. We're standing at the edge of something that both of us are scared to meet. Maybe love is losing meaning. Maybe time just drew the line. But even if we can't stop falling, I wanna taste your soul tonight. So don't turn away from feeling, even if it hurts to try. Hold me like we're still believing in one more reason why. Hold me once before we fall apart, before we break what's left of us. Let me feel the world inside your heart before tomorrow steals our trust. Don't let the moment fade to dark. Don't let this night tear us apart. Hold me once, just one more time before we fall apart. We fall apart. Maybe this is goodbye, or maybe love will find a way. But either way, I want this memory to be more light than gray. So kiss me where the hurt is deepest, touch the pieces left of me. 'Cause even broken souls deserve one last chance to breathe. Hold me once before we fall apart. Let the world wait outside the door. We're losing pieces of our hearts, but I still want you even more. When morning comes and tears us down and we go back to who we are, I'll keep this moment in my veins. Hold me once before we fall apart. Ooh, before we fall apart. I found your letter in the dresser. The ink was faded like your eyes. You wrote about a dream of heaven, where love would never never say goodbye. But time has turned us into strangers, to shadows lost along the way. And though you left without a whisper, your heartbeat still haunts every day. I try to break free from the silence, but it pulls me down again. 'Cause every road I walk alone still leads me back to then. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. You're still flying through my soul like a gentle storm that never fades, a fire burning slow. No matter how the seasons change or how the cold winds blow, I'm carried by the love we made. On the wings of a memory, I can't let go. Your laughter lingers in the hallway, your tears still echo in my mind. I chase the warmth of every moment you left scattered in our time. I've tried to drown you in the distance, I've tried to let the shadows win. But even when the night is Footsteps echo softly on the floor, like the last goodbye I can't ignore. The night surrounds me with the scent of you, a fading dream I keep holding on to. Every heartbeat tells me it's too late, but I'm still reaching out to change our fate. Hold me once more before you fade, before the memories start to slip away. Let me feel the fire we once made. Don't leave me standing in this endless gray. Hold me once more before you fade. Your broken smile still lingers in my mind, a silent truth we never could define. I see your shadow in the dying light, a fragile moment lost into the night. If love is leaving, let it leave slow. Just give me one more touch before you go. Hold me once more before you fade, before the memories start to slip away. Let me feel the fire we once made. Don't leave me standing in this endless gray. Hold me once more before you fade. I close my eyes and taste the past, a love too wild to fall last. But in this moment, don't turn away. Let time stand still, don't let it stray. Hold me once more before you fade, before tomorrow steals our yesterday. Let me bring your heart for one last day. Even if your light won't choose to stay, hold me once more, just once more before you fade. held my hand like you were afraid. Afraid the night would steal our flame. Afraid tomorrow wouldn't be the same. But every heartbeat felt so real. A burning truth we used to feel. Dreams we left under the moonlight still whisper softly through the quiet night. I close my eyes and you're holding me tight, a fading picture painted in silver light. Now I'm still chasing dreams we left under the moonlight. The wind still sings the words you said, soft as the tears we never shed. Your gentle smile lingers in the glow, a fragile promise I can't let go. If love had wings, we'd fly again. But now we're lost in the might of bed. Dreams we left under the moonlight still whisper softly through the quiet night. I close my eyes and you're holding me tight, a fading picture painted in silver light. Now I'm still chasing dreams we left under the I searched the sky for the spark we knew, but stars don't shine the same without you. Every memory glows like fire, every heartbeat calling you higher. Dreams we left under the moonlight still guide my soul through the endless night. If fate would ever turn wrong to right, I'd find you again where our hearts ignite. Still holding on to dreams. Oh, we left under the moonlight. Left under the moonlight. I walk the halls of the life we knew. Every broken frame still shows you. Your whispered laughter lingers in the dark, a fading fire, a dying spark. Love was a promise carved in stone. Now I'm standing here, but I'm alone. Where the memories keep bleeding on, where the nights feel cold since you've been gone. move, but the past holds strong. I'm drowning in a love that went so wrong. Still I'm here, where the memories keep bleeding on. I hear your voice in the pouring rain, a broken song calling out my name. But every heartbeat reminds me still, some wounds don't close, they never will. Where the memories keep bleeding on. Though the world moves fast, I stay withdrawn. Lost in the shadows of what's undone, praying someday I can finally move on. But tonight I'm here, where the memories keep bleeding on. Under the streetlight where shadows remain, I hear your voice calling out my name. The night grows colder with every refrain, as memories fall like the silent rain. I feel your heartbeat fading far away, but your echo stays with me night and day. Whispered hearts in the silent rain, we will fly away. streetlights flicker on the pavement where we once walked side by side. Your hand in mine felt like forever, but forever slowly died. The rain was falling like a whisper as you turned and looked away. And in the silence of that moment, I felt our tomorrow fade. I tried to speak, but words were drowning somewhere in the storm inside. And every heartbeat hit the ground like thunder in the night. Love fell into the midnight rain, slipped right through our trembling hands like a dream we couldn't save, washed away by circumstance. I called your name, but you were gone, lost beyond the pouring flame. Now all that's left inside my soul is love that fell into the midnight rain. Your shadow lingers on the window where you used to wait for me. The glass still holds your fading outline like a fragile memory. I chase the echoes of your laughter down the alleys of my mind, but every time I reach to hold you, you vanish with the tide. I'm standing where the night remembers every promise that we made, but your silhouette against the fading light. A fragile memory slowly losing its fight. Your quiet breathing trembled in the air. A broken truth we didn't want to share. You turned away like the night from dawn, leaving me here to carry on. The last tear falling from your shadow tells a story we could never follow. Love slipped through like an old piano, playing notes of pain so hollow. I'm standing here beneath the echo of the last tear falling from your shadow. Your gentle voice still trembles in my mind. A fading song we left behind. I reach for pieces of the love we made, but every moment slowly starts to fade. If hearts could speak, ours would cry for all the chances we let die. The last tear falling from your shadow tells a story we could never follow. Love slipped through like an old piano, playing notes of pain so hollow. I'm standing here beneath the echo of the last tear falling from your shadow. Try to hold the night in place, but time keeps stealing your embrace. In every whisper, every sigh, I feel the truth we can't deny. The last tear falling from your shadow still drips softly on my pillow. In the quiet of a world so shallow, your memory burns like a dying halo. I'm still here under the echo of the last tear falling from your shadow. The night falls slow on this empty room. Your fading scent still cuts through the gloom. I trace the silence where your laughter lived, a broken dream I can't forgive. Every memory pulls me back to you. Every whisper feels a shadow lost between love and fear. Still I'm holding on. Forever hurts when you're not back to the love we left behind.